The Little Sisters of the Poor give up their lives to care for the elderly and homeless, but Martin Heinrich joined the Democratic Party's cruel war against them by giving the winning vote to the leader of the 23 attorney generals trying to force the sisters to violate their faith and pay for abortion pills. Martin Heinrich went along with Kamala Harris and Democratic senators who sought to impose an unconstitutional religious test against Catholics to make Catholics give up their faith to become judges or hold office. Martin Heinrich supported the Harris-Biden administration's gender craziness, forcing Catholic schools to destroy women's sports and allow men in women's locker rooms. Heinrich supported the Harris-Biden administration's attempts to force Catholic doctors, nurses, and hospitals to perform abortions. Heinrich never protested the Harris-Biden use of SWAT team tactics and jailing of peacefully protesting pro-life activists. Heinrich also refused to speak out against the Harris-Biden use of the FBI to target traditional Catholics as potential terrorist threats, and he won't criticize the FBI director for his false testimony. Heinrich is a pro-abortion extremist, supporting unrestricted up-to-the-moment-of-birth abortions paid for by taxpayers, and even voted against legislation that would protect newborn abortion survivors. He even refused to speak out against a Democratic governor justifying the killing of children who survive abortions. Martin Heinrich stayed silent even as the Harris-Biden White House mocked Catholics and all Christians by replacing the traditional Easter Sunday proclamation with the offensive Transgender Day of Visibility. He never went on the record about the Harris-Biden administration's initial refusal to allow the Knights of Columbus to celebrate a Catholic Mass on Memorial Day, a clear act of religious bigotry and an assault on all veterans. Latino American families remember, Latino Americans remember, how evil governments in Mexico, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela hated the church and Catholics, and how they persecuted priests, nuns, and laypeople. Latino Americans know from history that this must not happen here in America. Ask Martin Heinrich why he has supported so many bigoted anti-Catholic measures. Ask Martin Heinrich why he won't speak out against the anti-Catholic bigotry in the Democratic Party.
Viva Cristo Rey! Viva la Virgen de Guadalupe!
Frontiers of Freedom Action is responsible for the content of this ad.